got a couple of things that been riding on my brain. One thing in particular that I want to get. No, I want to talk about it today as we roll along on this highway. Y'all ride with me. But before I get to what I want to talk about, I want to give y'all my opinionated fact of the day. Yep, my opinionated fact of the day. Opinionated fact of the day. If you can't remember the last time you was wrong, you're probably wrong often. I mean, you probably outright push opinions as facts. And therefore, you can't see the difference between being wrong, right, and opinionated. But that's my opinionated fact of the day. And let's get on to the subject at hand. So I want to talk about relationship between parents and kids. You know what I'm saying? More specifically, men's relationship with their kids. And I'm only speaking for, I'm putting emphasis on men because I am a man and I am a parent. Let's get to it. So I've come across, a couple of times, a few times, more times, in my opinion, than it should be, men that, you know, based on how I move, are not doing their absolute best to do right by their child. Some men take the approach of doing what's convenient and what's comfortable. Meaning, if other people are involved, parents and stuff like that, other siblings and, grands and stuff like that, they'll take the approach that satisfy themselves and write it off as, my child will understand later. For example, it's a couple of people I know personally. They having issues with their kid's mother, and the issues um, are very similar. As far as it being that they feel that their child doesn't love them the way that they used to when they was younger, and they feel like the parents and grandparents and stuff like that having a big influence on that by talking negative or by not letting them get them when they want to have them. Now true enough, there are a lot of variables that, oddly enough, both in both men's situations, they really don't know each other personally. They know of each other, met, but not really. One of those type of things. But they both know me, and they know each other through me, and they don't. I don't even think they even know they going through the same stuff. Strikes me as an eyebrow raised moment is both of them, in the mix of them feeling like they're losing contact, losing love, losing whatever you want to call it, from their child. Both of their approaches are they're gonna wait until their child is grown, essentially, and then hit them with, your mama did this, your daddy always did that, and here's this, here's that, and in their minds, that's going to yield um, love, the love that they feel like they're missing today, just off a conversation. And they both said the same thing. They expect for the child to resent or not like or not, be around the mother after that. And human minds just don't work that way. You know what I'm saying? Like, people, um, as a child get older, they're gonna start coming into adulthood, and how they know, in my opinion, how they know those kids right now may not be how they think as adults. And they have to remember that there was a time that they were kids, and I'm sure that they don't think the same way that they think now. And and you got to also think about that. Whatever you say to that child, if that child been going through some traumas and on up to adulthood, they might be tired of, you know what I'm saying? Let's say the other parent has been talking down to, you talking down about you and degrading you for years. And let's say they get with you trying to build a relationship, or you get with them trying to build a relationship, and they think that, there's some type of relief there. I don't have to hear this no more. Then here comes the father. Um, well, let me tell you all this stuff about your mama, but let me tell you all this stuff about your brother and about this, that, and the other, whoever. And you finna make this person start all over again, relive this stuff all over again. To me, in my opinion, that's not a solution. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's getting somebody closer, if they not already are, to needing therapy, to need some type of counseling.
Say, whenever y'all see that logo right there,
You know what I'm saying?
I want y'all to like, share, and subscribe.
Like, man, the whole laughing the whole time.
Like I knew it. You weren't gonna never do it.
Matter
of fact, if y'all want to get in on some of these talks, you got something you want to add, just hit us up. We'll put you in.
I'm laughing because I'm thinking in my mind. You next.